G'day guys, today we're taking a look at something called Dosbox Distro, which as it sounds is a bootable version of Dosbox with a bunch of stuff already on there. It's running on TinyCore Linux, which is a minimal Linux distribution. I didn't create it, I found it online. There was an active thread on Vogan's forums from a few years ago. All the links on there are dead, so I downloaded it from archive.org. We've just written it to a flash drive. And I have copied a bunch of my own DOS stuff to the root folder on the flash drive under Dosbox. And that's it. So we'll put it into the EPC. This is the Asus EPC 1000HA, as seen in other videos. And we'll boot it up. There's no hard drive in there. It will be booting directly from flash drive. I've got an external keyboard plugged in as well, just because the built-in keyboard is faulty. Alright, so that didn't take too long to boot. It does have text-to-speech for the menus built in. So to start, we'll go to X drive, type in DBD menu, DBD, which is the built-in menu that the person created. We'll have a look at games. Now, most of these games are the Linux ports, not the DOS ports. So we'll try Doom Shareware, which isn't for DOS, it's the Linux one, zDoom, as you can see at the top. We'll turn run on, and yeah, that all works fine. I'm playing with a pretty bad keyboard, just a cheap, stiff USB keyboard, and no mouse. So that works fine, but that's not what we're here to see. We're here to see DOS stuff. So I'll close out of that. It does go straight back into Dosbox by itself. So we'll close out of the games built in. If we go exit, go to C drive, this is actually the Dosbox folder on the flash drive under root called Dosbox, and everything inside is shown as C drive. So I've copied over a bunch of stuff already. Normally this would be empty. So have a look. There's a folder called DOS, which is what I copied. There's a bunch of stuff on there. I have created a little menuing system. So we'll try Street Rods 2 first. We'll go VGA adlib. And as you can see, it's extremely slow and choppy. And so we'll close out of this and I'll show you why and how to fix it. If I can get to the clock. Go quit, and yes. So if you go back to DBD menu, you press G for set speed. Now this little Atom N280 is struggling to emulate the Pentium 66, so we'll change it much lower down to the 386, which is 3, and exit back out. Now if we go back to C drive, menu, and we'll try Street Rods again, it's full speed. This is a very fun game if you've never played it. Would definitely recommend. We'll tune the engine. And this is exactly how easy it is in real life too. You just change the little number on the engine and it's done. Or race for pink slips. There is sound. I'm not sure if you can hear it. It's pretty quiet. And we've won a hell of a car. Which you can see there, the Pontiac GTO. So we'll quit out of that. We'll go back to the menu. We'll try Commander Keen Episode 1, which is the shareware version. Episodes 2 and 3 are the paid versions. So as you can see, it is full speed. Before we change that setting, this was also very choppy. We'll get the pogo stick just to test. And we'll try and zap one of the aliens. Yep. So Commander Keen 1 works. We'll try something a bit more intensive, which is Heretic. And as you can see, it's quite choppy. So I think it's a little bit too much to handle for this little atom, just because it is emulating on Linux and then Dosbox, and then from there. What else do we have? We'll try Duke Nukem 1 as well, which will obviously work, but and yeah, full speed, no issues. I'll turn hints off. Choose game setup hint. So that works. So what else do we have on here? We'll quit out of this. So we do have QBasic. I believe it's 4.5. I don't, unfortunately, have any of the sample programs included. I wish I did. I'll grab them another time. But QBasic does work. Show. And there you go. Oops. Nope. It's been a while since I've used that. We'll have a look at the Game Boy emulator just to see what we have. We'll try Mega Man 1, I think. Oh. Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1 Game Boy. It's been a very long time since I've tried my little menuing system, so I'll try and see what the name is of the emulator. VGB. So VGB mm1.gb. That should do it. And there was no picture. We'll try different game. Not sure why I can't see anything. I can hear it. I can hear the menus working. What else do we have? So we'll go back to X Drive. We'll have a look at the built-in stuff again. So there is a movie player, but unfortunately, when I go to open it, it says launching, and then it quits and goes straight back to Dosbox. I'm not sure what's wrong with that. What else do we have? We'll have a look at... I don't have the network installed, so we can't have a look at the App Store. Have a look at Music Player, see if that loads. And it goes straight to sleep, which is weird. So I've had to power it back on. I'm not too sure what it's doing. We might leave it there for today. As you can see, it's not too bad. It's not ideal. The stuff that's pre-installed isn't the best. If you want just a portable DOS box, you probably wouldn't need a music player, video player, any of that kind of stuff. You do it all through DOS because that's the whole point of it. It does run everything that I've tried, but depending on the host computer is how well things will run on it. Definitely something to check out. It's an interesting project. I'm pretty sure work's been abandoned on it just because all links are dead, but it's still pretty neat. Alright, thanks for watching.